This is a text behind me, and this is a white flash cut. This is a jump cut. And this is a zoom cut.
And the best part? Everything you just saw was edited entirely inside Canva. Let me show you how. Go to Canva and create a new video project just like this. I've already uploaded the video to Canva. Now add it onto the canvas from the uploads.
This is a text behind me, and yeah, you can place multiple texts like this anywhere in your background.
Then scale it so it fills the entire page, just like this. Next, duplicate the video from here. Select the duplicated copy and click Background Remover, like this. So after the background has been removed, place the cutout copy directly on top of the original video. All right, now it's time to add captions to this video. Now go to Apps, search as Captions, then open this. Here you can choose any caption style from the available options, and don't worry, you can customize the style later as well. I'm going to use this style. If you want, you can change the colors from here. Here, you'll notice both video layers are selected for caption generation. Since they're identical, I'll select just one of them. Finally, click Generate Captions. Let's take a quick look at the result.
This is a text behind me, and yeah, you can place multiple texts like this anywhere in your background.
As you can see, this tool generated the subtitles word by word, just like this. Now, if you select any caption and change its color, Canva will automatically apply that color to every caption in the video. The same goes for effects. If you add or change an effect on one word, it'll be applied to all the captions. So any edits you make here affect every caption throughout the video. But what if you want to customize each word individually? So to do that, click on the video, then go to Captions from here. Now you can select any individual word and edit it however you like. Any changes you make will apply only to that specific word, not the rest of the captions. Here I'm combining the is and a captions. I'll edit this caption to say is a. And then I'll make the next caption say is a as well. Now the words is a appear together on screen instead of separately. However, each caption still has its own animation. Since both captions now contain the exact same text, I remove the animation from second is a caption like this. So what's happening here? I'm simply merging two nearby captions into one phrase. That's all. I'll do the same thing here with these three captions. Instead of showing text behind me separately, I'll combine them into a single caption, like this. Then I'll remove the animation from the second and third copies, just like before. And that's it. It's a simple trick that makes the captions look much cleaner and easier to read.
This is a text behind me, and yeah.
Now I'll remove a few captions that I don't need. I'll also combine the words in your background into a single caption, just like we did before. Once that's done, resize the captions and position them like this. Next, go to Position, then Layers. You'll see that all the captions are grouped into a single layer. Drag that caption layer between these two video layers, like this. Here, the word me is now hidden behind the presenter. To fix that, go back to Captions, select that specific caption, and left align that text from here, just like that. Now take a look at the result.
Behind me. And yeah, you can place multiple texts like this anywhere in your background.
This is the last caption in the video, and I'd like it to stay on screen a little longer. So let's open the Captions panel and see if it lets us create new captions. It looks like it doesn't. So what do we do now? It's actually pretty simple. Go to Text and add a heading, like this, then adjust its timing so it appears right after the last caption. Now we need this heading to look exactly like the last caption. Go to Captions, select the last caption. Click the three dots, then choose Copy Style. This copies every styles about that caption, its font, size, color, effects, and other styling. Next, select the heading you just added. Canva will automatically apply the copied style to it. Now simply type the exact same text as the last caption, like this. The final step is to line up the timing perfectly. Zoom in on the timeline by holding Control and using mouse scroll. Then drag the edge of the heading layer to adjust its in timeline, like this. Once you're matched their timing perfectly, you'll be able to see both the last caption and the new heading. Position the heading directly on top of the caption like this. Then, go to Position, Layers, and move the heading layer behind the presenter, just like we did with the captions. And that's it. Now your final caption stays on screen for as long as you want while keeping the exact same look and feel. Take a look at the result.
Anywhere in your background.
That looks much smoother, right? Now the text doesn't disappear the moment the voice ends. Instead, it stays on screen just a little longer. I'll use the same trick for this caption too, since there's an empty background for a while after this caption. Now let's take a look at the final result.
This is a text behind me, and yeah, you can place multiple texts like this anywhere in your background.
Once you're happy with it, click Share, then Download, choose MP4 Video, and download your finished video. All right, I've opened a new Canva project. Upload the video we just downloaded, like this. Add it into the canvas, then right-click on it and choose Set Video as background. Next, click this plus icon to add a new page. On this page, I'll add my second video.
This is a white flash cut. This is a jump cut. And this is a zoom cut.
Now we have two separate video clips, one on each page. Resize the second video so it fills the entire page, just like this. Now we are going to add a white flash transition between these two clips. To do that, hover between the two pages and click the plus icon to insert a new page in the middle. Then hover again, click this, and add the Match and Move transition. The transition is now applied to both sides of the white page, like this. Next, zoom in on the timeline by holding Control and using mouse scroll. Now drag the edge of the white page to shorten its duration to about 0.3 seconds. You'll notice that once the page gets down to around 0.4 seconds, the transition disappears. If that happens, simply zoom in a bit more and continue adjusting the page length until you can get it as close to 0.3 seconds as possible without disappearing transitions, just like that. Let's preview it.
Background. This is a white flash cut.
That looks pretty good, right?
This is a white flash cut.
Now let's create a jump cut.
This is a jump cut.
Move to the point where you want the cut. Then simply press S to split the clip. Next, slightly scale up the clip on the right side page. As you do this, make sure the presenter's eye level stays roughly the same as it was in the previous page. That keeps the cut looking natural instead of distracting. Now let's watch it back. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a jump cut. It's a simple editing technique, but it makes your videos feel much more engaging, dynamic, and professional.
And this is a zoom cut.
Now let's add a zoom out transition. To make it look smooth, you need to choose a point where there's very little movement between the two clips after the split. Here, the presenter looks almost identical in both frames, so this is a perfect spot. Press S to split the clip. The clip on the left is already zoomed in, so all we need to do is scale the clip on the right back down to its normal size, like this. Now hover between the two pages, click here, and apply the Match and Move transition. Let's play it back.
And this is a zoom cut.
See that? We now have a smooth zoom out effect at the end of the video. Since the two clips are almost identical, the transition looks clean, and that's it. Now just click Share, then download your final video as MP4. Let's take final look.
This is a text behind me, and yeah, you can place multiple texts like this anywhere in your background. This is a white flash cut. This is a jump cut. And this is a zoom cut.